Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to week 3, day 15, lesson 15 of A Course in Miracle workbook lessons. My name is Oliver Blue, and I am the founder of Truly Foundation nonprofit organization that is devoted to sharing advanced teachings in spirituality. And I am delighted to be here with you this morning, and I am so glad that you have joined me. And it has been a very, very great start to a great end. So we're going to begin this morning with lesson 15, and let's see what it says to us. Lesson 15 says, My thoughts, my thoughts, okay, my thoughts, my thoughts are images that I have made. My thoughts are images that I have made. So thoughts translate into images, and these images are images that I have made, not created, but made. Remember, love is the only thing that creates, or love is the only thing that God created. If something is made, that means that's something that we did. Okay, God creates, the body identification makes, or the mind that is preoccupied with the past or in anticipation of the future that sees a meaningless world, it makes. Okay, reality extend loves, which is defined as creation, or the ego mind, which is based on an insane belief in separation. It makes. Okay, so it says it is because the thoughts that you think. It says it is because the thoughts that you think appear as images that you do not recognize them as nothing. So because we think thoughts and it uh, we think that they are images in our minds, create pictures. We think that because of that, that we don't realize that they are still nothingness. Okay, you think them, and so you think you see them. So thoughts create images. We think that we think them, and we think that we see them because they create an image. So if I think about my refrigerator downstairs, it I can see my refrigerator. You think about your car, you can see your car in an image, and we think because it creates an image that it makes it um, it makes it something meaning something that has meaning based on the presence. It says this is how you this is how your seeing was made. This is the function you have given your body's eyes. It is not seeing, it is image making. So what we call seeing is not necessarily seeing something as it is now. What we call seeing is seeing something as it is related to a past association or a future anticipation. And it creates, just because it creates images, we think that is real. We think that is present, and we call that seeing, and that's what we use the body eyes for. It is not seeing. It is image making. It takes the place of seeing, replacing, it takes the place of seeing, replacing vision with illusion. So we don't have, so what he's saying here is that we're not really having vision when we're just when we're thinking in the past that creates images. We think that the image that is created is real, but we've just made an image of our thoughts. Your thoughts has the ability to imagine or imagine, and that imagination is based on our past association. So this whole exercise is still not seeing in the present moment. It's not true vision. It is only an exercise in what we've done in the past. This introductory idea to the process of image making that you call seeing will not make much meaning for you. You will begin to understand it when you have seen little edges of light around the same familiar objects which you see now. This is the beginning of real vision. Okay, introducing a new idea here: real vision versus seeing. You can be certain that real vision will come quickly when this has occurred. What has occurred? It says when you begin to see little light edges around the same familiar objects. As we go along, you may have many light episodes. And light episode is when you see little white edges around objects. Okay. Do you see them with your physical eyes? It's not what they're talking about. Okay. They may take many different forms, some of them quite unexpected. Do not be afraid of them. They are signs that you are opening your eyes at last. They will not persist because they merely symbolize true perception. Another concept here, another idea, true perception. Okay, so true perception, real vision is what the course is directing us to versus seeing nothing or seeing meaninglessness. The other alternative of that, which is not real, is that which is real vision, or it says um, true perception. It says it symbolizes true perception, and they are not related to knowledge. Okay, and they are not related to knowledge. These exercises will not reveal knowledge to you. What is knowledge? Knowledge is truth. Knowledge is reality. Okay, but they will prepare the way to it. Okay, in preparing and practicing the idea for today, repeat it to yourself. At first, repeat it to yourself and then apply it to whatever you see around you, using the name and letting your eyes rest on it as you say, this phone is an image that I made. Okay, this cup is an image that I made. And I've made that image because I'm think I'm I'm thinking, but I'm only creating images based on the past. And so this is a cup in which I made based on my past association. This is an orange in which I made based on my seeing through the past in anticipation of the future. It's not how I'm seeing it presently. So it says it is not necessary to include a large number of specific subjects for the application for today's idea. It is necessary, however, to continue to look at each subject while you repeat the idea for today. My thoughts are images that I have made. The idea should be repeated quietly, quite slowly each time. Although you will obviously not be able to apply the ideal to very many things during the minute or so of practice. So today's practice, just take a minute. Uh, it says that it is recommended, try to make the selection as random as possible. Less than a minute will do for the practice period. If you begin to feel uneasy, do not have more than 3 applications periods for today's idea, unless you feel completely comfortable with it, and do not exceed 4. Recommend 3 practice periods a day, do not exceed 4. However, the idea can be applied as needed throughout today. So, what we're going to do today, with your eyes open, you're going to kind of scale the room you're in and pick out certain objects and apply the idea. My thoughts about this object is an image that I have made. Do it at least 3 practice periods today, less than an hour. If you feel uncomfortable, just you can stop. If you feel comfortable, you can do it as no more than 4 times today. Okay, and so the whole idea here is to apply the idea. It may be difficult to believe. It may be startling, but don't judge it. Just apply the idea. We're going somewhere with this. Okay, my thoughts are images that I have made. My thoughts. So again, we're focusing on the thoughts that are streaming through our mind and what we think about images that we see, objects that we see in front of us. Okay, that's the end of today's lesson. And so happy you were here with me. I wish you and bid you a great day. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.